Good day, everyone. I'm going to make a burn barrel today. I've never made one before. I know there's many videos out there of people that make these burn barrels, but this one is either 45 or 55. I don't know. I guess gallon drum. I'm not sure though. Honestly, no, I don't know. But the nice thing about this style is it has a removable lid, so it saves you all the time of cutting the top of the lid off. So I would try to find one of these. And oddly enough, many of these ones with the rings are usually food grade type things. I would not use a barrel that had some sort of flammable liquid in it because you're going to hurt yourself. So do not use any barrel that had a flammable fluid in it. There's ways to fix that, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to say don't use them. Find something like this. All that was in here was corn syrup. And we're also going to verify that. We have to anyway. We have to take this lid off. And so some of the things that you're going to need, what I would recommend first is taking out this lid, one of the lids. I've already loosened it, but basically I'll do it with one hand. If you have two hands going, of course it works better. So just stick this in here and then open it. And the reason I say open that, because there could be a big pressure differential, which might make it all, if this lid is sealed, it might make it extremely difficult to even get the lid off. So undo one of the lids or one of the caps. And then the next thing, I've taken this ring off already. Normally the bolt is on the other side, but so basically you just undo this bolt. You can use a big screwdriver or socket. So undo that, and we're good to go. But before you proceed any further, you really should, you're gonna need some goggles because I'm gonna be using my grinder. To get this lid off, I'll show you in a second. You might need a screwdriver and this hammer. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. I'm going to take this ring off. So as I said, this was just unscrewed. And then basically just separate it. And then come off like this. There we go. Get this ring out of the way. And here it comes to the lid, and I did actually have to use a screwdriver. I stuck it into the ring here, and then took the hammer, hit the end of the screwdriver, sort of got it going up. I sort of went to one side, went to the other side, and got the lid pushed off. And let's verify, like, to make sure someone hasn't put, because sometimes people will fill these up with waste oil or flammable fluids and stuff. Take the lid off first before you do any grinding or anything, or drilling or whatever you're going to use. I have the lid off and I see in there, and that is definitely some sort of corn syrup or syrup. It's no big deal. We have to rinse the barrel out just because I don't want to get all messy. Flush this thing out. I'm just going to put it on the grass. I don't think it'll hurt it.
Yeah, I have my trusty garden hose here. And I'm not going to show you all this, but I'm just going to stick the hose in here. Just gonna let that run for a while. Alright, we'll do that.
Definitely going to need your eye protection. I did one test slot here already with the grinder. I'll show you again. I'll show you how to do one. So what I'm going to do, well, kind of what I did to get them lined up, because I want them kind of straight, everything, so it kind of looks, you know, nice. So basically I just line this up on the edge of the trailer, or use a straight edge. Went there, did another one here, and another one here. They don't have to be perfect, but that's where I'm going to grind in each slot. And then what I'm going to do, I've kind of determined that I probably don't need a lot. I think I'm going to go every 12 inches. So, you know, I'd cut a slot here, and then I can measure up, put a little mark here, and then just keep going with that. Another mark there. When you're cutting these air vents in, when you make your mark wherever you make it, make sure you rotate the barrel up so that you end up cutting straight down on it. It stops the barrel from rolling around. Otherwise you'd be fighting with it, you know, pushing this way. That's no good. So if you make your mark and grind it straight in, and I'll show you real quick here. Actually, I think I'll put one, yeah, no, here's good. And there you have it, easy as pie. Good day. Well, I did try a test fire on the burn barrel. It actually worked pretty good. And if you recall, basically these slots, I did them with a grinder. I put them 12 inches apart. I think if I were to do this again, I'd probably go about 8 inches apart, get more slots in there. But what I'm going to do instead this time, so the center section here, I'm going to take my grinder and put a slot in here across this way, and then I'm just going to take my hammer and bang them all in a little bit, because I think it's this midsection that needs a little bit more air getting in there, because I noticed when it was burning it tried to pull, you could see it pulling air down into the barrel. So I'm just going to open these up a little bit and I'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. So basically that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go around the midsection and do that. I think it's going to help a lot. Okay, I'll finish this up and then we'll start something on fire perhaps.